7:54. I'd like to welcome Cliff Sims, who is an aide to our lovely President Donald J. Trump, and he is right there at the White House, coming to us from the Yellowhammer blog, because he took a job with the White House after leaving this awesome. By the way, that Yellowhammer blog, conservative blog, is awesome. Cliff is from the great state of Alabama, and I do want to just run. I'm not even going to ask you, Cliff, about what side you're on this. I just want to play something for you and get a sense.
All right, here we go.
Sense of where you're at here.
56-yarder. Does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game.
All right. Happy face or sad face?
Jamie, that hurts my heart.
Okay.
You would even play that on the radio with me right now.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry, man. All right. I just wanted to kind of gauge your opinion, because I've been telling people, I have a lot of the Crimson Tide fans who listen to the show. And, yeah, no, I totally get it. I just wanted to kind of figure it, just get your temperature going here.
Things improved this year, though, I must say.
No doubt about it. All right. So speaking of things improving, boy, the president and his agenda, and for that matter, our agenda, really on a roll, and he's going to kind of continue that today at Boeing in St. Louis.
Yeah, he's looking forward to coming over there and meeting with about 10 companies that have done things in the wake of tax reform, whether it be bonuses or pay raises or investing and expanding there. And so Boeing's kind of playing host to that event, and we're really excited about it. I mean, he's going to talk about the fact that over $4 billion in tax savings are going to be felt by the people of Missouri this year alone as a result of this tax bill. We've got unemployment at a 17-year low, new jobless claims at a 50-year low. I mean, it's really remarkable what's happening with the economy right now. And so the president's really looking forward to coming back to Missouri, where, if you remember, he actually launched the tax reform push there back in Springfield about 6 months ago. Yep. And so it's a place that holds a special place in his heart, and so he's looking forward to coming back today.
Yeah, I was there, and I got to tell you, what he was talking about and what he was promising and what he wanted to have happen, it's just amazing in a great way how so much of that is coming to fruition so quickly. And when you've got CNN doing an entire story about how the comeback of the American worker, I mean, you gotta know you're onto something,
Well, that's how undeniable it is at this point. And the president's you've probably seen him say a couple of times recently, I think it's even taken us a little bit by surprise. I mean, look, we knew that, as history has proven, you reduce regulation, you lower taxes, you free up the American worker and the American entrepreneur to grow and create and thrive and prosper, that they'll do it. They'll do it every single time. But even we've been a little bit surprised by just the sheer volume of companies that have come out. I think we're up to about 450 companies nationwide now, over 4 million workers impacted by these bonuses and pay raises and things like that in the wake of tax reform. And what's exciting about today is you're going to hear from some of those workers. He's doing kind of a roundtable there at Boeing where workers from different companies will talk to him about the impact on them. And if you're an American worker that's in one of these companies, it's really a twofer for you, because your company saved money, which they passed on to you in the form of a bonus or a pay raise. And then you've also got the individual side, where if you're an average household making $75,000 a year, your tax bill got cut in half as a result of this. So you're actually getting it on both sides. So it's really a great time to be working in the American economy, and we're trying to keep it going, man. We're not stopping here. We're going to keep revving it up.
No doubt. I think the president, when he comes out on stages now at his rallies, instead of you can't always get what you want, I think he needs to change the song to "Who Let the Dogs Out?" Because, really, it was almost as if all these businesses have been so hungry for a change. Even the most minor of an adjustment gets them rolling, and I think it's super great news, and I think too there's more to do, and keep in mind too, and you know this, Cliff, because I know the president knows this too, that this is what matters to people. I mean, people can talk all day long about Rex Tillerson, about who's going to do that, about that staff change or whatever, but for most Americans, because I talk to them every single day here on this radio show and on TV, this is what matters to them the most.
Yeah, of course. And we kind of laugh about it all the time. We see these chyrons on TV about chaos in the White House, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I just think if I'm a regular, hardworking American out there, I'm thinking to myself, unemployment's at the lowest point that it's been in 2 decades. I got more money in my pocket. ISIS is basically annihilated. We're locking down the border. We're protecting communities, supporting law enforcement. I mean, everybody across the country really wants the same thing, no matter what their background, where they're from. They want a safe community. They want an opportunity to grow, to create a better lifestyle for their family and for a better future for their children. And the president on all of those things is delivering in a huge way. So I think most people across the country are saying, well, if this is chaos, then let's keep the chaos going.
Yeah, no doubt. Cliff Sims, aide to President Trump, thanks so much for taking the time out. I know you guys are really busy. We're welcoming the president here to St. Louis, and roll tide! Thank you, Cliff.
Roll tide, baby.
All right, buddy. I'll see you. Thank you.
I don't